Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Round 2 of the Wetlands Championship alternate. No, that's not right. What's happened here? Oh, don't tell me this is all cocked up again. Yeah, this is taking me back. This is taking me back to the Wetlands Golf and Country Club thing, but this one isn't loading. This is the one that's broken. Oh, I don't believe this rubbish. What's wrong with this damn game? And this damn company? Nougats. Well, we know how to fix it. So let me quit out of this. And we'll withdraw from the event and start. We'll get a second crack at our first round on the different events. So that's actually kind of going to work out in our favour a smidge. All right.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Right, career, withdraw from event, yes. Okay, so now Carolina Cup, Carolina Open. We should be able to. So we're going to be with 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗰𝗿 𝗬𝐬𝐴. We got a second crack at the first round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the ocean course at Kiowa Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days?
Under.
We've got
Six
big names.
under.
We've got dark horses. We've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday.
We've got it all.
Dylan Wu is on top. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer will begin already 6 shots off the pace.
6 shots off the pace? I'm not 6 shots off the pace. This is my first shot. Very good shot it is too. Kick over. Oh no.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
Playing it safe and short. Very wise. Good coursemanship.
Ken in the back
management
left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Right, so it's going to be a finesse shot. It's going to come... Oh, this is actually not good. Maybe try a pitch shot. Yeah, that didn't work out quite how I wanted it. Go with a chip shot. All right. Hopefully I can putt in for a par there. Got to calm my nerves. I've actually got nerves right now.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par.
What?
Didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left.
How the hell did that not go in?
Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
How the hell did that happen?
Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
Right, I'm going to hit this here because I think it's really going to take it hard left, isn't it? Oh, it didn't take it as hard left as I hoped. We might get lucky.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
He just hit that with his driver.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
I think we're going to be going 7-iron here. Hoping we can clear that tree. Lots of height on it. Too much over here. Could be okay. Oh, that rolled on just a bit too long, didn't it? Christ.
Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left to target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
Right. 5.3 below. Wind is against us. So unrealistic.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
That's not going to go. Ah!
Now, Hideki for birdie. Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll stay at 1 over.
Really needed a birdie there.
Frank, though the third is a
We've
short
actually
hole,
started
and
less
as a player
good,
looking
less
at
well
shots,
than we
it
did
can
last
really
time.
knock you off balance if you make a mistake here.
Yeah, not often you see a par 4 that you can
disappointing.
conceivably make everything from 2 to 6 without getting wet. Even just the decision off the tee, you go for it, the ball can run over the back of the green, you lay up, you hit a little pitch shot, falls off the side, and then you're chipping backwards and forwards. I mean, it's just predicated purely by trying to hit the right tee shot for the right conditions.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
Okay, so I'm going to try and use a bit of course management here. And we're going to aim... probably about here. I'll put it ever so much slight draw on it. Quite what we were looking for, but could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
Got a lot of height on it. Hopefully the wind will take it. The wind didn't do a thing. You never know what's going to happen with the wind in this game. Even though we got strong wind, it didn't do anything to that shot
Green
at
light
all.
special, really. Come up
You
considerably
hit the ball
short.
into the wind and it really slows the ball down. It's so frustrating.
Ah, good soft hands. That is nicely done.
Play it high. Could have done with a bit more.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Well, just needed a few more feet out of that one.
Oh,
Good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗓𝗏 now, a good look at birdie. Ah, that is well.
3 in a row.
Straight into the cup.
He
It's a
often
birdie
does.
here at number 3. That one
Embarrassing
in for a
me.
bogey here at the 3rd.
2 over par.
And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Frank, this is the hardest hole on this outward side, a place where you can let the big dog, as they say, let the big dog eat, let it rip.
Yeah, but you still have to be cautious here because you've got to get the ball solid. It's a long carry just to get over the wetlands. And then there's 3 bunkers down that right side. Perfectly placed, all for a different length of a tee shot.
This maybe a touch right. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Now I could arguably try and hit it over, couldn't I? But I think that's
It
a
hasn't been the
better
best
shot.
of starts, so a good decision there. Go down to 3-wood, just make sure you can put something in play. That's the key. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Good height off of that. That's going to sit so nice. Right,
This will require a good one. This is a 190-yard second shot.
I'm going to go 7-iron high with quite a bit of fade on it. See what happens here. That's gone right across. I don't like the way this fade system works. It just seems so wrong.
Had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
Do a long flop or a runner. I think we'll try a runner. I've not done a runner before. Doesn't run anywhere near as far as I thought it would, but
Just didn't figure that out well. It had to land that ball further up the green for it to go closer.
or is it gone? Oh!
Boy, that looked good for a long time, didn't it? But it stuck by right at the end. We turn to 𝗦𝘂𝗂𝗏𝗍 III for this look at birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
I'm almost the polar opposite of what
So,
he's
Frank,
doing.
here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course. And what do you make of this 5th hole?
It's really 2 holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically 1 green, and when the flag's on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green
Cream
is
that with a
actually
3-wood,
40
full power.
yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
It's a bit too much on the 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Yeah, the 3-iron actually looks pretty good. Good straight shot. It's okay. It's going to be a hell of a shot though to get a birdie out of that, but we'll have a try.
And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt.
Come on, baby. Try.
Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Gone in. Degree below, just a slight adjustment. Good clean shot. There we go.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he'll hold steady at +3.
Need a couple of birdies here, basically.
Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Heading back toward the clubhouse, now we find the par 4 6th hole at 490 yards. Right-handed golfers want to play this right to left to give themselves a good look at this green, where the lone major concern is the bunker short and left. And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee.
Very right, isn't it?
Oh, that's not going as intended.
Why did that go so right?
You're going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
He's just done what he did.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
That might go 5-iron high. Play it in hard on this location. Hope it sits nice. It's gone very far right again. Ah, it's worse than my first playthrough. too bad.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain right where he is. Super wide fairway here at the par 5 7th. Definitely reachable in 2. I think you'd be disappointed if you didn't walk off with a 4 here.
That's certainly the plan of most people on this hole, Rich. And I just think of that old adage that I was taught as a kid. And it's great for these holes. It still works. Tee it high, let it fly.
An eagle here would
Good
definitely
looking shot there.
put a smile on my
Well-placed
face.
in the fairway.
It's nice.
Super tee shot.
You're doing good.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
So he didn't quite reach.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Right, I'm going to aim as far left as I can. If it doesn't come round too far, I'll roll up on there. Not quite going to make it, is it? Damn.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at the par 5.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
I'm playing into the wind. Very much uphill. Not perfect, but not terrible.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th.
All right, chance.
Second par 3 here on the front side, the 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the screen on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in the screen, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green.
I'm going to go 7-iron low, and we're going to bring it all the way over here. That's nice. It sits well, we're okay.
Okay, that
Could
one
have gone 6-iron
average at
really.
best, and we'll have a fairly long putt coming up next.
1.4 above, apparently. above.
Now this for another birdie.
I misplayed that.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done.
Oh!
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies, difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side.
Seems like such a simple shot, this
Yeah,
one.
nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Right, we'll play it low, we'll bring it left, because the wind is going to drag it back and right. Some extra gumph on it. That looks okay.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be.
He's on a 3 wood or a 5 wood, is that perhaps? Loads of height on it. Look how it sits. None of my shots sit like that. I think he's got unlucky there, actually. Okay.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Alright, let's go 6 iron. Let's go high. We'll try and hit into the wind a little bit here. And that has... oh. I forgot to do an angled shot.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
We're going to have to play a pitch shot. It's going to come over the hill and break left, so I think about there should do it. Right, that one just sat and didn't roll at all.
And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done.
You know, I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm going to turn off this angled shot because it just doesn't work properly in my head.
You have to focus on a landing circle, where you want that ball to land. You can't just think of the shot just in its total. Pick the spot and land the ball there.
Yeah, shot shaping. I'm just going to turn it off. It doesn't work properly. It feels really frustrating.
Well, it's starting to feel like the Titanic right now.
He's having some problems.
This round can sink in a hurry.
It's a bogey. So he's going out of here with at least a double bogey. What the hell? Where is he aiming? What kind of logic is that? He hit it into the tree to hit into the crowd. This game is so badly developed.
Well, hit the stroke limit on that one.
Good Lord, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dog leg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting it a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Let's see how this works out for us. My second shot periodically has been absolutely shocking. I need to get on, within putting distance with 2 shots. That's the only way you can start winning games. Just can't seem to read that wind properly.
Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut.
How does he get it to sit like that?
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
So disappointing.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Going to scoot a foot or 2 by. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at +4.
Get an eagle on the next par 5. Suddenly we're in with a chance of staying in this competition, I'd say.
And he'll remain.
An eagle,
right
though, is obviously not easy to acquire.
Not much is straightforward here at the Ocean Course. This 11th is proof positive of that at a stout 593 yards. A handful of half-moon bunkers right are what to avoid on your tee shot. But even with a drive in the fairway, a couple of devilishly placed putt bunkers up near the hole have been known to give golfers fits. He's got his game face on now. That's safely into the right portion of the fairway.
Game face is on.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Ooh. Oh, that's very bad.
Oh, par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on. But the second shot, it's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
We're going to play it high with a little bit of draw, just over a smidge. bad, is it? Oh. Only it's sat.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Mitzi having a nightmare.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. That's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, that's looking good for a birdie. Not quite what we were after, but something at least.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th.
Long way off, long way to go.
More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12th. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
The damn sight easier taking off the
And
angled
this will be
shot
into
thing.
the left side of the fairway. Good shot there. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Second shot from 200. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie.
I'm going to go 7 iron finesse. Give it a smidge on there. Bit low. Slightly off at an angle. We've got a chance here. Oh, that's gone very right. Why has that gone so far right?
And that is trouble.
Compare that to the shot I just played. Exactly dead straight again with a little bit of fade.
Into the hazard.
A little bit of draw rather. How has it gone like that?
All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4.
Low. Bit of draw on it. All right. Keep it where it is. Dead straight shot. Totally different result. I mean, I didn't even hit it straight this time. But how inconsistent is that? I mean, compare that to the last shot, which was a better shot. And how do I end up with so completely different results?
Hideki now. This for birdie.
I swear this game is just broken to its absolute core sometimes.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Aye, come on.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, that one on
Double bloody bogey.
good putt, but it's a double bogey here at the par 4. and he'll fall back now to 5 over par.
I feel like I've been robbed there, I really
PGA
do.
Championship, this par 4 13th hole was a nightmare for a number of players, including 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗯𝘀 and the eventual champion, Phil Mickelson. What makes it so hard, Frank?
There's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes, and one of the reasons why. You see the sort of sandy bunkery area there on that left side, all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is, do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of the green. I think it's a great par 4.
That's exactly what you expect to happen on a low draw.
All right, in the fairway.
We'll play the same shot again for the next hole, for the next shot. And we'll see how well the low draw works. Or will we? Maybe we want to incorporate the wind, like he has here.
And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap.
It's a damn fine shot.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance.
It's looking pretty good.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay at +5. The par 3 14th, one of the most beautiful holes on the Ocean course, but also one of the most treacherous at 238 yards. Missed the green here, and you could easily be staring at bogey or worse.
Okay, so that's rolling on a lot.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
I'm going to say 6 iron high, coming in from a huge angle. Got so far left. The distance was spot on though. Okay.
Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Rolled on a little bit further than I hoped.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. This from about 10 feet. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Oh no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, gonna leave it on the lip.
Oh my God, that was my thumb.
Got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
I'll give that a little bit of whip, a little bit of fade, just try and stop that wind from doing too much damage. Oh, that really helps.
This is turning a little to his left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away. So at the 15th, he'll be tested after that approach shot with some 30 feet on this putt.
I'm going to get some good height here. I'll bring it in. I'll try and play it down the right-hand side of the fairway. Give it a bit of a fade. Yeah, that's pretty good.
This one's looking good.
Will it sit?
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie.
Oh!
Just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 6 over. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
The eagle here rather would be rather nice. Didn't really get any fade on that at all. I don't feel like that was
And the struggles continue in this
particularly
first
good
round.
indication of the
Nothing's
shot
going
I
right.
played at all
And
there.
this into the bunker off the tee. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5.
Wow, I can't buy a good
Problem
shot
was
on
going to
this hole.
start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head and a second shot that found the fairway. Not quite there though.
Sit.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This one measures out to 15 feet.
Didn't break.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Now, 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝐬𝐬𝗏 for birdie. Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is.
Feel a little bit hard done by on some of those shots.
In recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. And Frank, I don't want to plant seeds of doubt. But when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup. And it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
Right, hole 6 for the fade. Just shanked it completely. I don't know how best to explain that other than oh my bloody word.
So now par going to be very difficult from there. Now a second to this par 3.
Well, you can put a stamp on that one. It just airmailed the green.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Don't ask, I don't know what I was doing with that shot. Tired. Trying to get my ass
Safely
kicked.
on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but it's not the worst shot in the world.
Let's chip this bad boy. Really needed that to go in, really.
That's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. That one polished off for bogey. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
I think I actually finished worse than last time, didn't I? I can't remember what my last score was.
Play a hole that oozes history. This 18th has it all. Go back to the 1991 Ryder Cup, and then the wild scene, the finish, the 2021
we're going to practice a bit
PGA
more.
Championship.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Right, the wind is going to carry it, so I want to hit it low. I want to hit it short. We'll hit it right down this right-hand side with a little bit of fade. Doesn't really have any fade though, does it?
So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it.
Right. We'll go 7-iron. With a fat fade on it, and we'll hit it low so it runs.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to 𝗂𝐻𝐸𝐴.
Now this will get a little bit of a boost as it gets down the slope, but more importantly it's going to work its way from left to right.
That kicked out a lot further to the right than I was expecting, I'll be honest.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today.
We're not going to make it through to round 3. We know this. I don't think there was ever a question of that.
So a tap in there.
A bit of extra practice, dust off some of the dust, get rid of the cobwebs.
18 holes of golf.
Try and do something a little bit better.
For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have a problem.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
For Frank 𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏, 𝗦𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗖𝘂𝗍𝐸𝗏, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
And I'll see you next time as well. Thanks. Goodbye for now.